Hey everyone, pick a card read for you today. So I've covered the cards with some of my crystals just because they do have words on this side of the card before giving us the reading. So I want you to be drawn to the card, the energy from the card rather than what the words say on it. So close your eyes, deep calming breath, and when you open your eyes, choose either card number 1, 2 or 3. If you need a little bit longer, then please just pause the video because I'm going to hop into your read right now. So card number 1 is, what passion am I ready to pursue? And your message is, your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Okay. Today's soul action: write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. Okay, so this could be revisiting something that you enjoyed doing in the past but you felt that you didn't have time to do anymore. So for instance, when I was expecting my son, I wanted to learn how to play the piano, and because it's something I'd done as a child but gave up on because I didn't think I had enough time once I started at secondary school. So I started learning again and then gave up on that again because I didn't feel I'd got time I didn't have time once I'd got the baby. So so it could be like revisiting something that you've done in the past but maybe had to give up for various reasons. As I was reading that as well, I was given the image of not so much writing things down, not journaling about it. That might be something that you do. It's not something that I do, but it could be something that you do, and that's fine if that helps you and that's the way you want to do it. But you could just do like a mind map, or there's lots of different phrases for it, but just a blank piece of paper, maybe like you in the middle, and then all of your hobbies sort of scattering out into other little bubbles of what you might be interested in doing: reading, watching YouTube videos, various things that you might be interested in doing that are not necessarily what you're interested in doing right now, but what you've done in the past as well. And then that might reignite that spark of interest in wanting to learn to do it again. Just as an aside, I meant to do this as a short video, but this might end up taking a bit longer. But I've always wanted to learn how to spin wool. I know it's quite a random thing, but I did grow up in an area where there was weavers' cottages and mills, cotton mills and things like that. So I suppose maybe it's like partly heritage as well. But my grandma taught me how to knit when I was 7, and I always fancied the idea of having my own sheep one day. That's not happened yet. And learning how to spin wool from their fleece. So I've got a spinning wheel now. That happened, and I'm teaching myself how to do it, but I don't feel like I'm learning how to do it. It feels like I'm remembering how to do it, if that makes sense. So a lot of our interests and hobbies can be brought forward from a past life, or be something that's something generational that our heritage, that it'll show up in like our ancestors, what they used to do, something like that. So by even just pouring these thoughts out onto paper, then it'll give you more ideas. You might feel really drawn to something, really in tune with something. If you chose card number 2, then your message is, am I willing? Okay, so there's a question you need to ask yourself. And your message with that is, you are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Today's soul action is, be brave, follow your heart's compass and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra: it is possible. So I was given to say with this that it's like, say when you love someone and it's that new relationship. So you're not together right now, but you know that you want to be with this person, and you might want to tell them your feelings, and it's that uncertainty, it's that fear of rejection. It's feeling vulnerable, and none of us like to feel vulnerable, or like we might get hurt. But if we don't, if we can hide away from things, so we can decide that we don't want to open ourselves up to a relationship or to love. This is an example, it could be relevant in other areas of your life, but we could decide we don't want to open ourselves up to love because we don't want to get hurt. But by not opening ourselves up to that, we also deprive ourselves of the possibility that we are going to be loved, and we are going to be in a rewarding and rich relationship with somebody. So we have to be vulnerable, and yes, there's going to be failures. So we might declare our love for the person, and they might say that they don't feel the same way, or they might retreat because they don't know how they feel, or whatever's going on that's preventing them from speaking their truth, which can be hurtful, and it can feel like rejection as well. But you have to be brave, and you have to speak up, because if you don't, then you're never going to know, are you? So be brave, it is possible. And then card number 3 is, if I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Okay. So, burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. So, before I read the soul action message, we're really driven to do certain things, and that's not just us thinking that, that's us being guided by spirit and by the universe. So your soul action is today, go inward with your answers. No, why did I get that confused? Right, so there could be confusion around this. Might be a lot of overwhelm I'm getting as well, so you're distracted possibly. So today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. Okay, so follow your heart, trust your intuition. I always say, if you're struggling between your head and your heart, trust your gut, because your gut never lets you down. Sorry about the cuckoo clock, but that's obviously singing out that yes, trust your instincts. You know if something's right, you know if something's wrong, believe it, don't talk yourself out of it, just trust your intuition. What feels good, do more of that. It's simple. Love and light, everybody, and I'll speak to you soon.